Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Deep Sky Derelicts. I'm KernelRPG, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I try for the first time this roguelike, sort of tactical, turn-based exploration space, retro-futuristic, comic book-inspired game. And yeah, it's been out in early access for a little while, I think since December last year, or something around that time, but I haven't played it yet, and the developers were very kind to send a key my way so I could try it with you guys and go through a full campaign, and maybe more, because of course, if it has roguelike elements, then we might have to replay to see more things. So let's go, and yeah, I've seen this screen, I've seen nothing else. So we have apparently 3 people. And we can randomize all of this stuff. The Rat Bastards, that's a good name. I'm sticking with that immediately. And we have weaponry, which does weapon damage, duration as well, and critical chance on weaponry. We got tech, which does shield damage on tech cards. So that would be on weaponry cards. Okay, apparently shield damage. And shields restored on tech cards, and 5% duration on tech cards, which is interesting. So I guess it's just specializing on the different style of cards. We have 5 different types. Do we randomly... Yes, this is the class that we have. We have a tracker, which is more for weaponry, medical, for powerful temporarily health, improvements, and duration of medical. Then we have over here scavenging cards. That's not, we don't scavenge cards, we might, but that's a specific type of cards. Plus 0 card draw / discard on scavenging cards. We don't have scavengers over here, or more mental card buffs and all that sort of stuff. That's interesting. And this is a trait, I suppose, or a perk or something. Let's see, trackers. We have a bruiser. We have a technician. Interesting. So we start with 2 trackers on this team. Okay. And we also have a scrapper, which is that. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. So we have a bruiser over here, which is a little bit more oriented for scavenging and mental rather than tech and medical. Still focus on weaponry. We got a technician, which is for tech and medical. That's good. I like that. I want to go with 1 technician back here. It probably can do the job of medical. Let's see what and the leader. Oh yeah, I might want that. Leader would be for mental. That is interesting. Also not too shabby with weaponry. And that would be that. We also have the scrapper. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the leader over here. I'm gonna go with a bruiser, maybe, because I like the bruiser. The medic is not too bad with tech, but I do want the technician. Yeah, I might want the tracker as well, because it's got a little bit of tech and a little bit of medical. This seems a little bit more safe. Got a total, it's not very good on the tech, but at least we have medical, which is nice. And we have some decent weaponry. Wait a minute. Oh, the technician is bad at that as well. That's our setup. Let's see what we have. Plus 5% evasion, plus 5% melee damage, plus 15 mental? Man, that is a lot. Crafty, neurotic for initiative. Actually, for initiative, I want you here. Skittish. Okay, so I could go with charismatic. That seems to be a little bit too stacking on that, but then again, yeah, let's go with that. And then we have crafting, which adds to recycling. Let's see, what do we have? Evasion. Evasion might be good, because I don't think she's going to be very durable. I don't know what these are. I know what these are, so those are arrows. Let's see. Let's go with evasion. Then over here, we have our leader. I like that. I'm pressing the left arrows because reasons. Ooh, I like that. And then over here for medic, somebody that looks medic-y. Can I get somebody that looks medic-y, please? That looks medic-y, sort of. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we have our portraits. Oh, it's not portrait. It's like, okay. We only have 3, right? No, we have more. We have 4, actually. Okay, so the portraits are not actually with the helmets on. I'm gonna leave them as is. And, we'll see. So we could start with normal. I'm not gonna start with hardcore. Permadeath mode. 1 save file. It's game over when your crew is all dead. Or when the power goes out and the recording gets corrupted. Just one of the reasons why I don't like playing too much on hardcore. But, let's go. Start. New save. Let's do this. Welcome, scavenger. I've been expecting you. Now I don't need to tell you that the world is unjust, you must know it better than most. Being an aristocrat myself, I can only imagine the hardships you stateless must endure. That's why I'm offering you a possibility to leave that brutal life of yours behind, says the sub-governor, with a very weird head flap. I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, what is this offer? Asks my character. I want you to find the fabled mothership and secure it. As a reward, I offer you full galactical citizenship. The mothership is just a myth. I understand your skepticism, he says, but the mothership is not a matter of belief, but an astonishing fact you should learn to appreciate. Besides, I wouldn't offer a full citizenship to anyone who finds the mothership. I wouldn't offer a full citizenship to anyone who finds the mothership if I thought it was just a myth. Well, actually you would, because you wouldn't offer it, because nobody would find it. Our scientists have discovered that the mothership is hidden somewhere in this sector. We have strong reasons to assume that it is filled with technological wonders beyond belief. The Triumvirate is willing to pay anything for it. Find it, and I will grant you citizenship. Needless to say, you would be rewarded with a one-way ticket to an easy life on a comfortable and beautiful mirror world. A mirror world? Sounds too good to be true. Why me? And how am I supposed to find it? I hear that you're experienced in combat and know your way around the derelicts. I trust my sources are right. Start looking for leads. Get into the bridge section of each derelict you go to, and try to find something that could contain useful information. Anything that hasn't been corrupted by the millennia, those ships have drifted in space. Not every derelict necessarily provides the needed information, but with enough data from the derelicts, our researchers can put together the location of the mothership. And this is reminding me a lot of a game called Duskers, which was very different from this. It was, well, sort of, it's still a roguelite, but, you know, it's very different in terms of gameplay and both looks and gameplay. But it was amazing as well. Or I say amazing as well, I haven't played this game yet. It looks good, but yeah. Duskers was fantastic. I got a link for you at the end of the video for you if you want to go for and watch that game in particular. Yeah, where do I start? I can do that. Consider getting some contracts from the lair to help keep your expeditions profitable, and head to the shuttle bay to depart to one of the recently discovered derelicts. How about my team? Does the offer concern them too? Yes, your entire team is granted with the same privileges should you find the mothership. Okay, tell me more about these contracts. All sorts of people have developed an interest in derelicts. They offer contracts for scavengers to perform various assignments. Completing them will grant you credits. And credits, of course, will help you sustain yourself during the search of the mothership. As the sub-governor, my job is not to keep track of the contracts. Check the lair if you want to know more. Okay, I've heard enough. Report back to me as soon as you find any information about the mothership. Prove yourself worthy, and I'll grant you a brother working permit if you manage to find and secure the mothership. The citizenship is yours. But bear in mind that you're not the only one I've extended this offer to. Act quickly. Scavenger. Okay. I was trying to figure out the art style for this place. It's a mixture of many things, and I kind of like it. So we are... Wait, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. Something happened over there, and I didn't read it. Well, you can read it. You can just go back in the video, but I can't. So we got our mercenary hub, drinks served. We have nobody over here. We have our pawn shop to buy, sell, and scrap. We have our station hall. Hi. Hello, scavenger. How goes your search? Time for me to go. Very good. Remember to come back and share any progress you've made. Okay. You can click, if you want to skip the dialogue, you can actually click on it, so you don't need to wait for it to show up. That's what I've been doing. Sometimes I do it too much and skip things. Here at the Deep Sky Medical, we can patch up any physical wounds, traumas, and even revive those who have fallen. However, treatment is expensive, so try to keep your limbs and organs intact. Yeah, I usually try to. Check our PDA so we know where we're going, says Tales. Wait a minute, that's our... Shut up, I know... Why are you talking to me? So, no treatment necessary. We can return. We have the menu over here. Everything is good. We got the PDA. I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to go to the pawn shop. Nah, come on in. Weapon cores, mods, gear. We got it all. Got some hot stuff you need to move quickly? No problem. You can actually click on those and put them away. Nice. And that is our buy inventory. We're not going to do anything with that right now because I don't know what I need. But we can look at what they are. Modified strikers. These are cards. Ooh, don't jump at me like that. It scares me. And yeah, I'm not going to mess with those for right now. Let's return. Then we have our ship, which I don't want to click on. We have our research workstation. Oh, a customer! Welcome to my workshop. I've got plenty of useful upgrades for scavengers and travelers alike. I promise you won't find these things anywhere else in Deep Sky. In Deep Sky? Is that the name of the quadrant or something in space? There are a lot. Why do you have... Why? What is that? No, what? Okay, bye. I saw more things. Oh, welcome to the lair. Believe it or not, this is the entertainment center of the station. We sell drinks to soothe the pain, and we keep track of open contracts, if pain is your thing, dear. Sure. So we have contracts over here. Really? I thought it was in the PDAs. And we got mercs over here if we want to... Our roster is full, so there it is. We only have 3. I'm gonna check on that. Yeah, I'll be your pilot today. Please show me your ticket, choose a destination from the star map, and away we go, says the base pilot. Thank you very much. I am not going there right now. We'll get you... That's the motto. We'll get you there alive or your money back. Yeah. So, in regards to our PDA, which seems to be just our control center, we have our tools. What our tools are, our equipment, I should say. One of them is a tool. These are my cards. I'm clicking on them and nothing happens. Right click doesn't work there. We got different mercenaries. And these are the abilities that they get. Ah. What? I'm not really sure what that is. I think that's a bug, but I think this is how we level up. We don't have ability points right now, so I guess we can't do anything there. We can look at our inventory, and that's good. We have our mission log. Find location data aboard the derelict Waylon, or Vaylon. Search data aboard the derelict, and find location data aboard the derelict. Absolution. So it sounds pretty simple. 2 straightforward missions. And we got a scanner up there. That's not what I want. Let's close that, and let's go to Waylon, because it's kind of close. And we have ourselves a thing. I don't know if that is a lot of mass or not. Doesn't seem like that much, to be honest. So it might be just like a... No, of course it's not. It's a ship. We're going to ships, not into planets. So it is a lot of mass. That is very heavy. My price is 0. My price is 0. Yeah, I like it. Let's go. Bear in mind, I have... Well, we have the tutorials on, but yeah, I've not played the game yet. So, yeah. Okay, here we are. Return here and contact me when you're ready to go back to the base. So, be safe out there, guys. Okay, so this is our return station setup. Can look at our PDA. Scan to reveal the surrounding area so we know what we're walking into. We should investigate any points of interest, says Kian. Okay, so we have energy surges over here. What does that mean? I don't know. That uses energy. Oh... What does that energy surge mean? Let's scan. I mean, she told us to, so let's do that. Okay. So I suppose that's gonna give us energy? I like. Okay. We can also close the PDA and just look at what we are dealing with. Can I press tab or something? No. To go into the PDA. This is our maximum energy. We didn't actually gain any energy, did we? Or maybe we did. I don't know. It doesn't look like we have anything here. Energy surplus 1. Oh, wait a minute. That's the +1 card and 25% chance of energize every turn. So that's for specific combat. Okay. So there's nothing there. Let's go through here and then maybe do a scouting up there. And again, nothing here. Okay. I don't know what I'm expecting, to be honest. Can I rotate? I can't rotate. Let's go over here. What? There's actions. What are those for? Power generator, hazard protection, extraction beacon. Let's go with the power generator, see what it does. There it is. I just didn't want to click on something and then automatically deploy. I need to purchase those. Gotcha. So let's go up here. Still nothing. I imagine the game... oh, we can move like this. I imagine the game is... keep a close eye on our energy reserve. If that thing runs out, our life support systems will start failing. Yeah, I know. So let's go over here. Well, I said I know. I said I imagine. So we're just going through these. I suppose the important bit. We could go there and do a little bit of a scan up ahead. That's probably the best. Aha! Okay. What does any of this mean? I don't know. That sounds exciting. Let's go for the red. It's got a signal. This one has those things. Let's go there. Oh, we have something in here. I will defile you, says the defiler. Well, yeah. Okay. If our energy reserves are good, we can fight without worry. However, if they're running low, we should consider retreating. Yes, we are good for right now. Okay, so they have health, and we are fighting with... This is turn order, okay. Draw 2 cards and restore 20% of max shields. Can be used once per combat. Costs a bunch of energy. And this is our actual energies. We can reload. I'm not gonna do that. I want to see weapon enhancer. Self or ally plus 66% chance, or 66% weapon damage for 2 turns. That's nice. I don't select a character. Okay. And then we have a single strike. Yeah, I suppose it's a pretty straightforward thing. Self-recharge restores 40% maximum shields. So if I click here, I can click and just... Yeah, it doesn't automatically do that. So this guy's got 1 armor, which means he takes 7 damage. Single strike. There we go. And that's a stun. Unfortunate. It's going through the shields, but everything's fine. We got tails in here. So he's got 2 single strikes. I got an Inspire. Draw 1 card and have a 11% chance to energize. Don't really need though. Energize. What is energize? To energize 1. Is that energize 1? Critical plus 1 card. 100% chance to energize 1. Yeah. So that if that's a critical... If you roll a critical, you actually always energize 1. I suppose energizing might be for shields. Self or ally draws a card and gains 20% damage for 2 turns. That is nice. That is nice. And that should be on her. And she goes next. Okay, so she's now aimed shot. She should now have a little bit extra damage, right? Yeah, plus 25% damage. That's nice. Okay, so I got an aimed shot over here, which is nice. 5% critical chance. Are we done yet? Shut up. I'm not gonna do that. It's a let's play. That's a critical, and he's still not dead. And that's another stun over there, which gets cryo, basically. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. Can I energize? Let's see. Draws another card. I'm gonna go with a single shot, because we're gonna keep that card anyway. Oh, with a critical. Very nice. Okay, so do we keep our low shields, I wonder? I got the lithium source, known to be used in engines of various kinds. Can fetch a good price on the market. Take all. Okay, on my way back, I'll get there. Let's keep going this way. Let's do another scan. Seems like we reached the edge. What is this? Aha! Loot! Excellent! Check for any equipment mods. Better gear is always helpful. Remember, the PDA's inventory tab lists all the mods and scrap we've collected. And we got ourselves a secondary barrel. Level 1 ranged weapon modifier. Fire a secondary projectile with 17% damage. That's pretty decent. Can we actually look at our... Can we change that? Because, for example, if I want can over here to have one of these, I can't have that. How do I do that? Inventory? Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic. What about this one? Oh, it's just things. Oh, okay. So we can gain, you can use these energy cells to gain energy, which is good. I don't really know. There's nothing to the south. Oh, found something. Hiss, says the Cobra. And prepare to fight in between whatever those are. They have names. I don't know the names. Okay, the Cobra is pretty decent, actually. What do we have? Mark target. Minus 20% damage resistance for 3 turns. That's interesting. I like that. For plus 3% focus on each attack. Yeah, she should really attack just normally, because that's what she's good at. That's lowering the shields, and that's lowering our shields as well. I think our shields might have regenerated. No, okay, so that wasn't a stun, so that's nice. We got 8% damage, so restores 40% of maximum shields. Is that good? I think that's good. Self-recharge. I mean, he just took taking damage, and I don't think... Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Now, what... Oh, she has different cards? All of them have different cards, or how does that go? What is this? Call for retreat. Don't want to do that. Purge all effects on target. That's really nice. A couple of hard resets. Does 125% weapon damage, and also shot spread. Ally energized 1. Also receives +1 initiative for 1 turn. Critical 1 turn. So that's nice, but is it better? I think it's better just to shoot, because of like the bonuses aren't gonna be enough. It's after all said and done, it's very little health on the enemy, so it's just better, I suppose, to attack. Oh, another game that this game reminds me of, by the way, I do have the game, but I never covered it on the channel. It's called Guild... Oh, nice kill. Guild of Dungeoneering. Although, it's... Well, yeah, it plays with other things. Let's see what we have over here. Damaging Kinetic Node, which is a weapon modifier as well. That's for melee, though. I hope the one I applied on the other one is not a melee. Power Glove mod, and we got a Scattering Tool mod. Let's see what those are while here in the inventory. They show up over here as new, so it's no real need. Plus 9% recycle and 6% energy efficiency. That would be for you, maybe. That's for Shield Core, right? Where does that go? What is this? Level 1 Scavenging Tool mod. Is that not a scavenging tool? Sedative Dispenser. I imagine it's not. So we don't have a scavenging tool. We have a weapon tool. Assassin's Visor. It adds... Oh, you can click and see what happens over there. It adds things down here. What? Oh, and... Okay, I see. Oh, so you get the cards from these things. Ah, so, okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah, you're figuring things out. It's all good. A mental amplifier over here. Power Glove mod. Do I actually... Where does that go? Well, I can just click on these. That's as simple as it gets. And I can give it a shot and see if it is indeed how that works. Interesting. It is not. So how is that for? Melee weapon modifier. Energy blade. So that goes over there. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I didn't know she had a melee weapon. Well, now we know. Close the PDA. So where... Oh no, open the PDA. Where were we going? I was going down here. Yeah, this is good. Oh, found something in here. Burnt superconductor array. Victim of a nearby firefight. Some sort of system malfunction or overheating. So is that worth it? Is that important? It doesn't... I suppose it might be. All this stuff might be important. Okay, so I want to do a scan over there. Found another Searchable area, and ooh, a datapad. This datapad seemed to belong to a person named Artman. I used to work as a mechanic, it reads, on one of those massive cargo ships. We worked among the droids, and the conditions were harsh. People were injured, got sick, and died all too often. You know, robots do what they're programmed to do. They're purely logical entities. Humans, on the other hand, we're good at behaving irrationally. A droid doesn't attempt things that will probably destroy it. It doesn't compete against the odds. If they're against it, or it doesn't compete against the odds if they're against it, but we do. I do. I'm not afraid to experience death. Nobody urged me to live. I can choose to live or die, and I'm not afraid to look back and embrace my past. The humming of a well-maintained spacecraft is a wonderful sound, the best you can imagine. The massive blast of a ship's engine disintegrates and destroys everything with its awful, beautiful pressure, blasting us through space. Everything their heat touches is vaporized by the immeasurable force of those vehement fingers of flame. This guy should be a poet. He shouldn't be working with robots. Well, maybe he is a poet on the side. Who knows? Let them rain, he says. Let them rain and fill this emptiness. And when it's eventually filled, let them implode and disappear back into the depths of space. And I'll fix them again. That's really cool. I don't think that's necessarily information regarding our immediate or our eventual objective, but I think we should start going back home. But that's fine, because I think that's going to be the end game. Our energy reserve is running low. We need energy cells or find some other means of recharging, or just retreat to the station and refuel before it's too late. Yes, that's gonna... Yeah, we still have time to go there. I'm trying to go through here. I don't know if this is supposed to be anything in here, because if it is... I can zoom out. I was trying to do that before. Yeah, it's a lot better. So let's go. See what this is. Good day, or night, to you. Interest in commerce, or perhaps you're into poems. I happen to carry a verse or two with me. Oh, yeah, read me something. Well, I guess we're in a very poetical stage of the game. Great, I'm going to read an excerpt from a series titled Night in Glass. It goes like this. You imagine or you see a praying face. Again, you imagine or see something you have never seen or imagined. Again, you will learn that freedom is not something you experience, but behind the experience, you forget. The centering format is unconventional, and I'm not really too certain about any of that. So I can sell these things. Victim of a nearby... Yeah, I suppose it's just trinkets for me to sell. And this can fetch a good price on the market. Sell that. Sell this. I'll keep the things. The datapad. Person named Artman. I wonder if it's him. I don't know. We got a bunch of money. I can buy... Let's see what we can buy. It's level 2s and level 1s. Ranged weapon modifier. 6% extra chance... extra action when shooting with a linked core. That's weird. Probably should look at the money first before I start trying to... Extraction beacon. Oh, so that's why we buy them. They're not too expensive. Power generator Mark 1. A portable power generator and scanner. Once deployed, supplies power and scans the environment within 3 tiles of the generator. Let's go with that and see what it exactly does. I have to leave. And he's just there. Okay. So oh, this is a dead end. What a shame. Well, let's go over there. And we should have enough to go back. We have another datapad. There's one journal entry on the datapad from Fear Killer Maishko and the Fingerless. Wanna hear how I got my name? Unfortunately, it's kind of not quite working there. But let's just skim through this. After that, my troubles were gone. Just like that, I could run towards the teeth of my worms. Sounds like a lovely time. Let's see, what else? We got this thing that we haven't visited. Go away, I don't want anything to do with you or your horrible documents either. Leave or help me die. Either leave or help me die. I got some quests there. Why do you want to die? Because I'm so tired. Too long have I tried to follow the instructions of the PNT office, and all this time my life has become more and more unbearable. I got frustrated and stopped filling their papers, but then the office sent this Parson model droid after me. I came here to hide from it, yet eventually it will find me. I don't have the strength to run anymore. I just want to die. Is there anything I can do for you? I don't want to harm you. I don't know. If I could just destroy at least some part of the body of that horrendous system to cut off the Hydra's head, yeah, cut it off. If you come across a representative of the PNT office, bring its head. I want to see them suffer too, but you don't need to worry too much about their feelings. The PNT droids are stupid and cheap and don't possess any proper sentiment parts. The sentiment parts. I'll bring you the head. Finally, some progress. We can monitor our active missions in the PDA under the mission log tab. Yes, we can. And we're also close enough that we can just go and recharge our stuff, which is great. And mission log, we have... actually didn't... I should maybe have read... No, I did read this stuff. 0 upon completion. The Office of the Parsimony and Toil, that's the PNT, is looking for Salome, an individual who has repeatedly failed to return the required documents. The trail has led to Waylon, and a Parson T-droid has been dispatched. Find her and force her to complete the necessary documents, or help the Parson T-droid to locate her. I'm kind of not doing that. I'm gonna kill the Parson T-droid following Salome. But not today, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Deep Sky Derelicts. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.